suggested, and I'm speaking to a few people who's got big accounts, and I'm saying, listen,
Just sack him immediately. No, I don't need
we need to come together and make sure that they air a voice. And when I say air a voice, they need to give the right investment. Don't invest in Arteta. Invest in this Arsenal team, because Arsenal's going to be here when Arteta's gone. Am I right or wrong? We're going to be here when Kroenke's gone, whenever he's gone. There we go. So, 100 years, yeah. Then the
With the family, with the family.
Look, my uncle's coming from Nigeria. Don't worry. My uncle's coming from Nigeria to buy the.
It's going to be like Adam's family, Josh Kroenke and the Kroenke. Get them
I
out.
swear to God, yeah. You see if that happens, yeah. If that happens, we're back.
My uncle's coming with money. Don't worry.
Yes, baby.
Bro,
DANGOTE is coming, don't worry.
you see when
the first thing is sacking Arteta. That's the
my question is, do you really think, be genuine now, yeah?
This is the man who said he's going to sack Wenger. Let GoonerExpress speak, yeah.
Just
1 second, guys. I just want to bring Michael in quickly because he tried to come in a couple times and he hasn't been able to say his word. Michael, I know you're Arteta out. Tell us why.
He's a subscribe. Why did we appoint Mikel Arteta in the first place, guys? Why?
Cheap.
We had Ancelotti available, yeah, and we chose Mikel Arteta. And Vinay, when we got it goes all the way at Manchester by his house to go to his house, and we couldn't even settle £5 million to Man City for 2 weeks to get the manager in. What's that about? The club is in. Now, the whole board needs to go, and Kroenke needs to fuck off out of our club. Until they go, change what? I've had enough.
Yeah.
Beat Leeds, yeah. We pipe Leeds 4-2, and Leeds is gonna bob us, bro. Leeds is gonna bob us. How's that make any logical sense, brothers? Even your Arteta, we pipe Leeds 4. And we got piped by Southampton FA Cup 4th round, 1-0. And when we pipe Leeds, yeah, Abanyan's back, bro. Willie running around like a headless chicken, that Crash Bandicoot. When he was at Chelsea, he was the player of the season after. Yeah, we piped Chelsea 3-0 at Boxing Day. Yeah, they sacked Lampard. Chelsea was in front of us. Now Chelsea's gonna get top 4 of West Ham. You having a laugh? West Ham now. Let's get real. Villa nearly got gated. We sell our goalkeeper Martinez £20 million. What is the board? What is the owners? What is the manager? We've got a manager with no experience. He's probably the 3rd worst manager in the league. Statistically.
Nah. Come on, you're pushing it.
I've got a question for you.
1 second. Before anyone else goes, I want to, after Michael's done, I want Harry and GoonerExpress to say their points because they haven't spoken in a while.
I'm in the conversation here, but before you wrap up the stream, I've got something that I need to ask the Arsenal communication. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. Mike, Harry or GoonerExpress, where do you want to go?
Yeah.
Because we're gonna wrap it up soon. So just closing remarks. If I was to ask you, conclusion, Arteta, Emery was able to get more out of the players that he had with far worse players. What is your conclusion? Is that a false statement in the first place, or do you agree with that statement?
That's true. Emery's a better manager than this guy. Lumberg, in them couple games, got a little tune more than
Michael.
It's embarrassing.
I just need an answer. And then we're moving on to everybody else. Okay? No problem. GoonerExpress. Quick, concise answer.
Yeah, true. Emery again had worse players. A lot of people say that Aubameyang and Lacazette were better under Emery. There's a reason for that. Like everybody's saying, it's their prime. It's a 1 year difference. It's not even a 1 year difference. Like, come on, you're acting like it's 5 years in between the managers. Like. The reason why Aubameyang isn't playing well is because he's had the issues of his mum, whatever. But Lacazette is just a dead footballer. But Emery was still able to get something out of him. Arteta can't. Like, he can't even get 10 goals out the guy. Aubameyang can't even get 10 goals. It's just rubbish, man. Arteta's improved the defence. No, he hasn't. He's brought in better defenders that are already here in terms of David Luiz, and obviously he brought in Gabriel. And my thing is, why has he been in Saliba, Guendouzi, Martinelli, because he's being Martinelli. I'm sorry, I won't be surprised if he don't leave in the summer, 100%. But look, Arteta's a dead manager. We know this, and yeah, I mean, until we can sack him, get a new owner, get a new board, and all that stuff, then we're never going to be back to the Premier League title winners.
Yo, guys, the reason why I'm laughing because Harry's hilarious. Yo, Michael's always like this. He comes on every single stream. He's shouting at the top of his lungs.
Arteta made me like this.
Yo, if you see his, if you guys check out Michael's YouTube channel, he's literally looking at Maya Jama on the TV like, I want to beat that. That's my guy, Michael, man.
Michael,
Anyways,
what's in the cup? Tell me what's in the cup. I need to know.
Yo, Harry, talk to me.
Listen, man.
What's your conclusion to our hypothesis?
My conclusion that it's really hard to defend the process, because the truth is, like you guys say, we are where we are in the league. We're struggling. I don't want to go on for too long. I agree with what Ad said in terms of explaining the timeline. There's been lots of factors as to why we haven't been able to maintain form. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't know what to say anymore, because like the truth is, if you're not happy with the manager, your mind is already made up. There's nothing I can say to convince you, and unfortunately, there's nothing I can show to convince you. If I say to you the FA Cup, he won the FA Cup, and he proved that he can beat big teams, then the response will be, yeah, but we've lost those big teams this season. If I say to you that since the new year or since Christmas, I think we're 5th in the form table since we've started a 4-3-3, we're looking slightly better. Then you guys will say, why didn't he do it last year? So like, there's nothing I can say, and I'll just get angry. I'll just get angry. So all I would say is that we all want more better. We all want to win the league. It's not going to happen. You have to accept that it's not going to happen for a very, very long time, because teams are in a much better position than us. And the reason why West Ham are above us is the same reason why they're above Liverpool. Sometimes because with low expectations, who've got no drama to deal with, will sometimes have a random season. Are West Ham going to be there next year? Very unlikely. Can Everton maintain the form? Maybe they can, only if they invest. So there's lots of comparisons we can make as to why Arteta should be out or why teams are doing better than us. All I would say is, the proof is in the pudding. Sack Wenger got worse. Sack Emery, you guys saying it's got worse. Sack Arteta, no guarantee it will get better. It could just get worse. Why not back a manager?
We'll get relegation back.
No. Fair play.
Second,
back a manager.
Before you go,
back a better manager.
Yeah, before you go, GoonerExpress, guys, we're almost at 70 likes. I need you guys to like the video. Harry, GoonerExpress, ads, Kesh. If you guys haven't already done it, just do it on your phone. It takes 2 seconds. Let me just finish. Why not back the manager? And I know you're saying we've backed the manager, but the truth is, our most important player in that system, Party, hasn't been available. And I'm not making excuses for him; it's just fact. So why not continue backing the managers when we get back in the first game at the Emirates? If the form's turned around, we're all in there supporting the club rather than just bringing a negative energy, because it certainly doesn't help, and the proof's in the pudding. Yeah, bye, Samuel. Okay, no more rebuttals, guys. Just sorry. Kesh is gonna have the last question. Ads is next.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, for me, obviously Emery had a weaker squad and got the most out of them. Just quickly on Harry, I'm gonna be 2 seconds. The only way, obviously, yeah, you can't say anything that's gonna make me change my mind. The only person that can change my mind is Arteta. Mm-hmm. And the only way he can do that is getting the most out of these players and them getting results. That's the only way. And that's the thing. No Arsenal fan wants Arsenal to do bad. No Arsenal fan wants Arteta to do bad.
Exactly.
I disagree.
I would say most. That's why I said most.
I want Arteta to sack now.
Yeah, no, Michael, me and you the same boat, bro. I want Arteta should have been gone in October.
We should have got Rafa Benitez in January. Why we gonna get Rafa Benitez? We can fight for this Europa League. Why we got this clown? We're gonna get knocked out in Benfica.
Wait, hold on.
Second, Michael. Let him finish.
Hold on. Yeah, so that's the thing.
Sorry, my brother.
Only person that can change my mind in all of this, or could have changed my mind in all of this, is Arteta. Even when he got backed by the board, Arteta, and unfortunately, it hasn't. We have not moved forward. We have not, even though teams ahead of us has slipped up, we slip up as well. We're still in this lowly position of 10th. Cool, we're 6 points away from Liverpool and so on, but teams got games in hands, and to be fair, on one of the other podcasts I do, when it was only 10 games played. Oh yeah, we got so many games, man. Oh yeah, don't. It's only 4 points, man. It's only 5 points. Now we're 25 games into the season. Oh, it's only 6 points, and then it's gonna be 33 games into the season. Oh, it's only 6 points. Like, we need to take action now and go on, and that's me.
Okay, Kesh, I'm gonna give you the final floor, but before you go, I'm just gonna say one thing. My hypothesis is Emery's team, Arteta's team, to say Emery had a far worse squad is disingenuous because 26 of those players that are still in the squad were Emery's players. When you have 26 players from the same squad, that is pretty much the whole entire team. So when you can't tell me that Emery's team was far worse. There's only 2 players who Emery did not manage that would say would generally improve his team: Gabriel, Thomas Partey. Besides those 2, you can't really tell me anything else. If you talk about the young players who have improved, you can't tell me Bukayo Saka improving counts as the fact that Arteta has a better squad. You can't tell me that these players signing new contract is under Arteta's name and it's a stick to beat him with. These kind of things are ridiculous. My whole point is, after this whole thing, this whole 2-hour podcast, this is where I'm coming from. It's a myth, and the myth today has been busted. The squads are more similar. The squads are more similar than actually people say they are, because of the 26 players. Because the only players that have improved us is 2 players, and if you're telling me 2 players make Arteta's squad far superior to Emery's squad, you're more deluded than
Partey.
Anyways, go ahead.
Where's Thomas Partey? Is he partying?
No. Yo, don't worry. My guy, I'm Mike.
Yeah. Yo, where's Thomas Partey? Whenever I told him a few players in the world, where is he?
Yeah, he's been injured. He's been injured. Red flag. He's been red flag.
Whose fault is that? Arteta's fault. He can't manage. You got to manage.
Partey was injured before he came to Arsenal.
We're gonna be here all night, bro.
Has he ever been injured? Has he ever been injured at Atletico?
Yo, Michael. We'll talk about this tomorrow, bro. We'll talk about this tomorrow.
Like tomorrow, I'm gonna come back tomorrow on the team.
Enough said.
Tomorrow.
I'll just say something quick about Partey thing. Partey was injured before he joined Arsenal, and because of the congested season and coming to the Premier League, which is a different ball game, different intensity, he's feeling it. But in terms of the Emery, worse squad than Arteta squad better than Emery's, I don't believe so, because you never had a Saka playing a right wing. Saka was playing wing back for most of the season. You had a Ramsey who would sometimes fill in as a right winger, playing with the 5 back and whatever, yeah. And you had a Aubameyang that was firing, which we predominantly played to his strength, and he was our only source of goals. Now you see a team that is trying to play a all-round game, get everyone involved, and yes, it's not clicking. It's not clicking because of the profile of the players, really. All I'm going to say to Arsenal fans is, we arguing amongst ourselves all the time, and I don't feel we should be focusing so much on the battle between us. We should be focusing more on how we're going to demand. Because let's face it, we can want the manager out, but there's no fans there to apply pressure. They hired him as a long-term solution, so therefore they believe in him. So they're going to give him some time. What are we going to do to make sure our season can be better next season? What are we as fans going to do? I've suggested, and I'm speaking to a few people who's got big accounts, and I'm saying, listen, we need
to sack him immediately. No, what do we need to do?
We need to come together and make sure that they hear a voice. And when I say hear a voice, they need to give the right investment. Don't invest in Arteta. Invest in this Arsenal team, because Arsenal's going to be here when Arteta is gone. Am I right or wrong?
We're going to be here when Kroenke's gone, whenever he's gone.
There you go. So,
100 years, yeah.
Then his son will take
get
over.
rid of Kroenke and just
it'll just be it'll be the family. It'll be the family.
Look, my uncle's coming from Nigeria. Don't worry. My uncle's coming from Nigeria to buy the.
It's going to be like Adam's family, Josh Kroenke and the Kroenke. Get them out.
I swear to God, yeah. You see if that happens, yeah. If that happens, we're back.
My uncle's coming with money. Don't worry. DANGOTE, my uncle. DANGOTE is coming. Don't worry.
You see when
he said first thing is second Arteta. That's the.
My question is, Do you really think?
so, my brother.
Be genuine now, yeah.
This is the man who said he's going to sack Wenger. Let GoonerExpress speak. Yeah.
Just genuine for 1 minute, yeah. Do you actually think Dangote will turn us into what we used to be, a Premier League, Champions League challenger team? Because I don't know. Like, Dangote, has he ever owned a football club? I don't think he has.
No one's owned the football. The Sheiks didn't own Man City.
No, that's fair. But what I'm just saying is like, I'm not saying he won't. No way am I saying don't get him. I'm taking anybody over Kroenke right now. Like, I'm taking Daniel Levy, but that's a bit far maybe. But my point mainly is I don't want to fall in this trap where we get so excited that we get a new owner and we expect him to spend £1 billion in one season.
You know why?
That's the thing for me.
You don't need to spend £1 billion in
No, but it's like he needs to. For me, like right now, we need a good like 200-300 million summer transfer window. And
you get that, bro.
I hope, that's what I'm saying. I hope he does. But my point mainly is I'm not gonna get excited until I see it, because we got excited when Kroenke came in. Some of us,
I didn't get excited.
Yeah, some of us did. But look, we got excited.
I don't remember any.
It was oozing up. It was oozing up.
It's everything.
We're gonna wrap it up. Hold on.
The reason why I believe it will change this club. Listen, when the Sheik came into Man City, they bought them for cheap. It was like 500 mil. That's cheap. Yeah. When the Arsenal, to get Arsenal, you're looking at billions.
Yeah.
To get Arsenal.
Billion.
Yeah. So you're not investing that much money just to run a club.
No,
you're not doing that because there's no need. He's getting money. He's what? I think his net worth is like 11.5 billion.
Billion. Yeah.
Bruv, he said, "Listen, it's not about money. I believe I will have Arsenal."
He's actually a fan as well.
Money is not the issue. Yeah. So that means, and one thing I know about Nigerians, when they want something, they will spend the money because they want it.
There's another thing about Nigerians, though, isn't there? The scamming. The 419.
Hey, don't my brother.
Listen.
No,
guys,
genuinely, I hope he comes in and rescues.
Let's not talk about his ethnicity or anything like that, because at the end of the day, if the man is a fan and he cares about the club, he'll be 100 times better than what we have right now. And you know what? If we have an owner who actually is a fan, who cares about the club, who is willing to spend whatever it takes to improve, we will have a similar situation to Roman Abramovich.
Did he not say he will sack Wenger?
Yeah, he did.
That's a man that wants to win. That's a man that wants to win. He said, "I will come in, I'll sack, and I'll make sure Arsenal."
He's sacking Arteta as soon as he comes in.
Yo, I need a picture of this guy. How do you spell his name?
For me, the one thing with Dangote, the one thing that I want to see him do, I don't want to see him come in and instantly spend 200 million in a transfer window. The first thing I want to see him do is I want to see him go to the recruitment. I want to see him go to all these different departments that the Kroenkes have built up, sack all of them, replace them all with proper, efficient people. Then we move. I don't even think, for me right now, it's not even that we aren't spending enough money. It's that we're spending it on the wrong players. So we need a new recruitment system.
Harry,
that's what I want to see him do.
I want to hear from Harry after this, because he hasn't spoke about Dangote. Harry, we get.
I don't want to dream. Harry doesn't want to dream. I can see it in his face. Harry's like, I forgot.
Harry,
Harry, you don't want to get excited. You don't want to get excited.
Harry, you haven't spoken.
Look how dejected I am. Do you know what? This is going to sound really strange. When it comes to owners and that, I really don't care. And this sounds weird. I've seen us spend money over the past years. Granted, not to the levels of Man City and Chelsea, but personally, I don't ever want to become that. Maybe Man City, but I don't want to ever become a Chelsea that are just so like player in. Nah, he ain't good enough. Get rid of him. Because then for all of those great players, you lose out on Kevin De Bruyne's and Sadler's. There's no development. There's no culture. There's no spirit, and I don't like that. I don't like the way you. No, 1 second.
I agree with Barry. I agree.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
But Egal, there is winning, but there's also losing. Like, okay, they've won a lot, but in the past 3-4 years, since their last league title on Europa League, like, there's no guarantee to do it, and you sell your soul for no guarantee. And when you have Man City who can do it to a greater level with a better manager, it's like, what do you do? So
Man City's put the right people. The owners.
Yeah, exactly. City built a philosophy.
Wait. Stop. Everyone says you sell your soul. I am not selling my ethics. I'm not losing my faith. I'm literally.
I know, but I care about.
I'm literally paying more money we're already paying the most money to go to season tickets and go to games. I've gone to games where I've had to pay over the odds. I'm a Red member. I don't have the favors that everyone else has. I had to pay a lot of money for shit tickets against West Ham, the last game of the season. Now, you tell me, am I already not selling my soul, paying all this money, investing so much energy in a team that is losing constantly? I've already sold my soul to shit. I'd rather sell my soul to something that's going to win. And I'm a person who's positive.
No, but Ari's not saying that. What he's trying to say is you can spend the money.
There's no guarantee.
Buy the Mbappes and that, but don't give up.
No guarantee in life.
That's all he's saying.
Yeah, there's no. That's what I'm saying. So just one thing. So I totally get like why we want so much change, but surely what we've learned now is that change doesn't guarantee you anything. And all we need to do is be prepared, be better prepared for that one season when teams are in that change, like when Leicester won the league. That's like, we could have got top 4 if this year was a little bit different and we overachieved. Like, we have to overachieve. We need everyone else to underachieve for us to make it. Why not keep the faith, back Arteta in one more window, let him sign a few more players and hope that we get ready in time and capitalize on a league drop-off. Guys, the only way we're ever going to win the league in the next 10 years is if something really bad happens to Man City, Liverpool and Chelsea. You have to be aware of that. Chelsea didn't win the league for many years, nor did Liverpool, nor did City. So why do you think that sacking manager is going to give us this success? And if you're basing our success on winning the league, you are going to be forever unhappy, I guarantee you.
Look, Harry, one thing I'll agree with you. Today I actually said to a few of my friends, the only way Arsenal win the league is like on an anomaly like Leicester. That's the only way. But then this is the thing, just with Dangote, I think because he knows Arsenal, he knows the history, I don't think he will just turn into like a shape man. So I think he would still want to bring the youth through, all that stuff, the yada yada yada. But then he will also back the manager that comes in, But then obviously implement says that, bro, I still want Masaka to come through, Emil Smith-Rowe to come through. I still want to see all of that. In terms of me, as I say, I can't back again now. Arteta, even if he wins Europa League final, because that's the only way we're going to get into the Champions League.
We need nothing.
Yeah, I'm not back. I'm not giving that man money to.
I'm giving him 1 penny sweet, bro.
Honestly,
but that's not fair, though, is it? That's not fair, though, Ants, is it? If he achieves the goal which you want, which is winning the Europa League, for then you to say he shouldn't be back, that's like a biased or that's an unfair judgment, right?
Bro, at this point,
hold on. Yeah, it is knowing that he's not right for this club. He's won Europa League. I'm saying, you know what, Arteta, thank you, bro. And I think he has he got a clause in his contract, I'm sure.
Guys, I'm gonna leave the people wanting more. We're gonna end this now.
Yeah,
go check ads. Go check ads. His Twitter. His name's right there.
What ads have I got you on Twitter?
Kesh, I think you do, but if not,
and then you got Michael T. Go check out Michael T. Actually, it's a little X-rated, so be careful. And then you got T.
I'm checking it. I'm checking it out right now.
You got GoonerExpress.
You got that TV Wonder.
And then you got DJ Harry in the house. It's TJ. What am I saying? It's DJ Harry. There you go. Anyways, guys, you guys already know what it is. EG the Kid on EG, and you know my name. It's Egal. Check me out on Twitter also. Links are all in the descriptions for everybody else. And guys, if you haven't already subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. Go subscribe. Peace. What's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that button, and hit that notification bell while you're at it, ladies and gentlemen. EGTV, you already know. And if you're on your phone, it's even easier. Press that like button for me. And you know what? Subscribe while you're still here. And big up to everybody watching. Check out